Welcome to History Pulse. In the early 15th century, France was on the edge of collapse. Much of the country was occupied by England during the brutal 100 Years' War. The French army was defeated, divided, and hopeless. Many believed France no longer had a future. It was during this darkest moment that an unlikely figure appeared. Her name was Joan of Arc. She was born in 1412 in a small village called Domremy to a poor farming family. She could not read or write. She had no military training, no political power, and no wealth. By every standard of medieval society, she was insignificant. Yet history would prove otherwise. At around the age of 13, Joan claimed she began hearing voices and seeing visions. She said they were sent by God and guided by Saint Michael, Saint Catherine, and Saint Margaret. According to Joan, these voices gave her a mission to save France, defeat the English, and crown the rightful king, Charles, as ruler. At first, no one believed her. A teenage peasant girl claiming divine guidance was easy to ignore, but Joan refused to give up. After years of persistence, she was finally taken to meet Charles, the Dauphin of France. France was desperate, and after questioning her deeply and examining her faith, Charles made a risky decision. He would give her a chance. Joan cut her hair short and wore men's military clothing. This was not rebellion, it was survival. Armor, mobility, and protection among soldiers demanded it. In 1429, Joan joined the French army. What followed shocked Hero. Joan did not fight like a traditional warrior. She led through faith, discipline, and fearlessness. Her presence transformed broken soldiers into believers. Under her leadership, the French lifted the long English siege of Orleans, a victory that changed the course of the war. For the first time in years, France believed it could win. Soon after, Joan escorted Charles to Reims, where he was crowned King Charles VII of France. The symbol of English dominance was shattered, but victory created enemies. In 1430, Joan was captured by the Burgundians, French nobles allied with England. They sold her to the English for money. England feared her not as a soldier, but as a symbol. As long as she lived, French resistance would survive. Instead of treating her as a prisoner of war, England chose another path. They put her on trial. Joan was accused of heresy, and the trial was held in Rouen, controlled by pro-English church officials. The outcome was decided before it began. The accusations focused on three main points. First, her men's clothing. Church law was used to claim that a woman wearing men's clothes was violating religious rules. Second, her refusal to fully submit to the church court. Joan said she answered to God before men, a dangerous statement in a corrupt system. Third, the divine vision. The judges trapped her with impossible questions. If she claimed God favored her, she committed heresy. If she denied her visions, she was accused of being guided by evil. There was no escape. After months of isolation, threats, and psychological pressure, Joan was found guilty. On May 30th, 1431, at only 19 years old, Joan of Arc was burned alive at the stake in the marketplace of Rouen. Witnesses recorded that her final word was the name of God. England believed they had erased her. They were wrong. 25 years later, in 1456, the church reopened her case. The trial was declared illegal, corrupt, and unjust. Joan of Arc was officially cleared of all charges. In 1920, nearly 5 centuries later, she was declared a saint by the Catholic Church. Today, Joan of Arc stands as a symbol of courage, a symbol of faith, and a symbol of patriotism, and a warning of how power can misuse religion. Statues of her stand across France and the world. They burned her body, but history preserved her truth. Thanks for watching History Pulse. Remember to like and subscribe for more stories from the past.